If it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Falcons and the Cowboys on Sunday night.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, here's Dak. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bad user by me twice.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Flowers now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Penix gonna throw straight away. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Algier on third. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 1-yard gain on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Tight end in motion right. 2nd and 10. Penix to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Penix on first down. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Falcons will have a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the option, it's Algier. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Penix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Penix looking to pass. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Drake London with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Handoff running left, Ford. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ferguson there to bring it in. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Headed out right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will take over. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one going to go against the D. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Robinson on the inside give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play action. Here's Penix. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Algier on 1st down. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Cut near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see it fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision, an extra yard.
And he mixed it across, touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pitts brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Algier running behind center. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Penix working from the gun. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left, here's Ford. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Now Dak to throw. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's caught, Ferguson. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
From the 19, he gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. That throw intended for Drake London, and it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And again, it's Penix. Throw reeled in by London. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Penix looking to pass. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the visiting Niners who are able to come away with the road victory. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Jaden Daniels, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. It was a former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson, who was tough to stop in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Flowers now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Offense to the line for second down. Penix now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Robinson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. It's complete to Ford. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tackled by Rook Orororo. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Into traffic, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. That'll be complete to Ford. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Ford. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
1st and 10, Prescott. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Prescott now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time.
Barely evading sacks every time SMFH.
Because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Nevis with a point after. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Flowers now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, here's Penix. Got a man, Robinson has it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go play action. Here's Penix. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak now from the gun. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30. That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Play action, here's Penix. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down. Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing now, off play action. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after. Penix on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered. I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it. They'll come up 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. 1st down from the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. So now here's 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They motion the slot man right. Touchdown, Atlanta! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Cowboys 21.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The give up the middle to Ford. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He has the first over the middle, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play, and that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Stays in the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Throwing again is Dak. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Throw complete to Lamb. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dak throwing again. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10. First down, here's Dak. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. All right, set now, first and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second down carry for Algier. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Falcons moments away from a 2-0 start. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Penix working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Algier. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix now to throw. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch and keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Another throw for Prescott. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A well-earned win for the Falcons.
You giving me a bullshit injury to my best. Hold that L salty bitch.